At HorrorPress.com this month, we tackle true terror with horror in the workplace. Greetings, Horror Press Horde. My name is Stuff Scared Chris. Let me pick at your brains for a moment. So to fit our theme for the month, Brennan Klein has a piece ranking the business cards in American Psycho. And it's got me thinking. There's no question that the man behind the herb mint facial mask is utterly insane. But does he actually like to dissect girls? Warning, if you're too square to be hip to American Psycho, spoilers ahead. In the finale of American Psycho, Bateman flees the police, calls his lawyer Harold Karn, and leaves an extensive message detailing his crimes. But in the next day epilogue, he runs into Karn and asks Karn if he got the message. Bateman insists to an increasingly stone-faced Karn that he killed Paul Allen. Karn tells him that he had dinner with Paul Allen in London twice 10 days ago. Bateman, confused, says, "No, you didn't," as Karn excuses himself. Bateman sits down with his colleagues and starts laughing about the situation and tells us in voiceover that this confession has meant nothing. So there's two schools of thought as to what's happened. One, Patrick Bateman is an unreliable narrator. He's told us this big absurd story where he stabs people to death and plays around with their blood because his ego is so overinflated that he's telling us, his audience, but really more so himself, this story about how he holds this level of dominance and grandeur over everybody else. Karn puts him in check and he joins his colleagues and laughs because he's lost the ability to distinguish between reality and the bullshit he's spewing. He's simply put gone mad. Or everything happened. Bateman has logged the absolute truth for us from beginning to end, and when Karn turns stone-faced, it's because he realizes the severity of the situation and he moves into work mode. He tells Bateman he had dinner with Paul Allen not because he did, but because he's forming an alibi to clear Bateman. He's subtly telling Bateman to stop talking about this now and abruptly walks away from him because he doesn't want to hear anything else that can further incriminate him. Bateman joins his colleagues and he laughs because he's gotten away with it. So is he an American Psycho because he actually offed a bunch of people, or is he an American Psycho because he believes that he did and did nothing of the sort? Does this confession mean nothing because nothing ever was, or does it mean nothing because his privilege will get him out of it? You all are gonna have to hash it out in the chat because I have to go return some videotapes. You knew that was coming. And drop back here next week to talk more horror with me if you dare.